Greetings people, how's it going? Some random person here, got my glasses on, and today we're gonna take a closer look at DeepBrainChain. Got the new microphone set up, camera still doesn't work, so we're fixing things along the way. We'll talk about what they do with the DeepBrainChain, then what they do with DeepLink and Hycons as well, but the main focus for this video is going to be on the chain itself, which is a decentralized high-performance GPU computing network that can scale infinitely. The goal is to become the most widely used GPU computing infrastructure in the AI and metaverse era worldwide, established in 2017, with the mainnet launched in 2021, and the GPU computing mainnet launched in November 2021 as well. I will leave the links to everything in the description down below. Obviously, even though they have the token, it's not financial advice. In the past 7 days, they went up by 50% to a $31 million market cap. They are available on HTX, Gate.io, Bitmart as well as L-Bank down there. And when we think about the main focus for this bull run, which, at least in my opinion, and Alex Bacchus, is gaming as well as AI, this combines both and it becomes more and more popular in Asia. Anyone can build their own GPU cloud service platform based on the DeepBrainChain, where you have AI training available, the inference as well for everything in between, where even the market size for those GPU servers is going to reach $8 billion in this year alone, and it's only going to get bigger over time. They got cloud gaming, visual rendering, cloud cafe, ZK mining, and more on here. And the mining part, for example, allows AAA games to run on any device, which means if you have like a 12-year-old computer as an example, and you can barely play Minecraft with shaders because it looks pretty bad, now you can. For visual rendering, anything that has to do with movies and 3D animations, for example, requires that. Where in those cafes, games and applications run on remote GPU servers and then stream to the computers in the cyber cafe with the internet in real time. I will have some pictures on screen right now, but if you ever been to Korea or Japan, for example, you might have visited PC Bang, in which, for example, when you play League of Legends, you get access to every single, I think, champion and skin, and it costs you like $1 an hour. And those are packed. So instead of going home to your own setup and doing everything there, this is super popular in Korea and other Asian countries. Now in here, as of 2023, there are over 200,000 cyber cafes worldwide, with a total of 10 million computers, but computers, hardware, has to be upgraded over time. The market growth rate exceeds 100% annually over the next 5 years, and with those GPU servers connected to it, you could run things on like 4K 60 FPS, even if the computer software itself is a little bit older. For the DeepBrainChain behind it, they got 516 GPUs with a 71% rental rate, 106 million tokens staked in GPUs, almost 38 million consumed in GPU rentals. There are over 150,000 addresses that hold DBC, with almost 1.1 billion tokens staked and 5.4 billion tokens in circulating supply. So 10% of this, almost 11%, is just for staking alone, and they've yet to release the other 45%. So what they do is they combine the smart things about AI and the software aspect with the real world, where they give you a physical product that can be used as long as you have an internet connection, basically. So for that, when it comes to crypto categories and terms, DePin, decentralized physical infrastructure networks, combined with AI, artificial intelligence, so two sectors that grow quite a lot. This is a combination of both. There's unlimited scalability available, powerful API, low cost, with privacy protection, and importantly, you can earn rewards. Building your own cloud GPU platform based on the DBC, can apply for funding from the DBC Council Treasury and receive support. The value behind the token works in the following way, where every time a user rents a GPU, they need to purchase DBC tokens from exchanges and then pay a certain amount of DBC to the DeepBrainChain blockchain network to obtain the right to use the GPU. You could say rental fees in their tokens. They got a deflationary model behind it, where 30% of the user's rental fees are destroyed, and when it exceeds 5,000 tokens, 70% are destroyed, and when it exceeds 10k, all of that is destroyed. There are also proof of stake supernodes behind it, where as mentioned a minute ago, 1.1 billion roughly, or about 20% of the total issued DBC, are staked in there. And if you want to mine in here and get some of the rewards, you need to stake 100,000 of the token, which means at half a cent valuation, that would be about $580 as of now, but that changes every single day. For the roadmap so far, back in 2017, they had the initial vision, the goals, and the completion of fundraising done. In 2018, it was listed on Huobi Exchange, while in 2020, they already surpassed 10,000 users, serving over 500 AI-related universities and labs worldwide. In 2021, the mainnet launched. They exceeded over 1,200 cards when it comes to public testing networks. In partnership with Huawei and Polygon, they established a Metaverse and Web3 Alliance in 2023, unveiled the first cloud gaming machine in Tokyo, Japan, and for this year, they want to develop the GPU short-term rental mode, launch additional features, enhance everything in here and polish that, and enable support for mining AAA GameFi games using their GPUs, while also implementing a swap feature, token trading within their network, and so on and so forth. But it's not just about the chain behind it. It is also about the two main things and applications within the ecosystem. One is called Deep Link over here. Remote control without delay can be achieved with Deep Link that is divided into client and server-based remote control, as well as person-to-person or point-to-point remote control, which can be seen over here when it comes to different games. There's basically no delay, but let's say you're out and you just brought like a mobile gaming console, and you still want to access your PC and the hardware of that in order to run all the different games, possible now. So you could either bring a heavy and expensive gaming laptop, or you get the software and hardware. But obviously it can be used for other things than just gaming. Let's say you want to access Photoshop and you don't have the most powerful computer with you. No, you can't. Deep Link has their ICO with KYC around the end of March, and the Deep Link ICO is going to start on April 18th to 19th. The listing for that is going to be on August 31st, so in about 5 months from now, and that will be on KuCoin, HTX, Gate.io, Bitmart, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, as well as the Avo exchange and BitTrue. So they're bringing gaming to the next level with internet cafes, remote control, gaming consoles, AAA game mining machines, and you could even set up these mining machines at home to participate in the Deep Link mining DLC, where you get additional mining income or rental income. And then if we translate Hycons.cloud to English, we can talk about that for a second as well, as that is part of the ecosystem for the DBC, as it is a cloud platform that supports multiple languages, allowing customers to easily rent GPU machines using fiat currency, and it's seamlessly integrated into the whole DBC ecosystem, with a lot of upsides mentioned over here. Also, when it comes to the Binance research department, you could say, they had this image over here when it came to digital resources, in which the DeepBrainChain is mentioned as well, which is a pretty good sign, because if Binance themselves researches your coin and has positive things to say, you never know when they get listed, but a Binance listing is usually a pretty good thing. Also, compared to AWS, they save more than 90%, which was Amazon's web services, so cloud computing services. This is used for so many different things, and now we have a crypto variation of that rewards the user, is based on their own chain, and it's 90% cheaper than this. You know, looking into the future, there are a lot of good arguments to make in here that slowly but steadily people might switch over to DBC once that scales even more. Also, in this overview right here, we can see that they're going to partner with additional institutions in order to incubate more projects, to build out the ecosystem, conduct airdrops, for example, for some of the AAA games, and for AI general computing in here. And because some of the projects require insane amounts of computing in order to run smoothly, it would create a significant demand for the DeepBrainChain, as this is required as the backbone for another project in order to run. They also achieved 200,000 monthly active users and 73,000 daily active users for their remote tools, cloud gaming and cloud XR, as well as cloud internet cafes. And they even mentioned at some point that people that hold the DBC token over here will get a one-to-one airdrop in their DLC token, which is for Deep Link over here. Also, furthermore, if you can see in the top right corner, they talk about the different node rewards, the NFTs that they have behind it, and what it can do with various different versions, as well as a solid 27 pages in the white paper. But today's video is mainly focused on the chain and what they bring to the whole ecosystem. Next video is going to be on Deep Link, what they offer, what they do, and how this is going to perform over the next couple years. That being said, links to everything in the description down below. It is obviously not financial advice, but if you would like to get the token, you gotta sign up to any of these exchanges over here. We got HTX, Gate.io or Bitmart. I would assume, based on positioning right now, execution so far, as well as vision long term, it shouldn't be this difficult for this to reach at least 100 mil. Because that will be a 3.3x. Nvidia's conference is gonna come up for anything AI based. DePin grows as a sector every single year quite a lot. So I see a bunch of green flags in here. Also, market is going well. We had 72k for Bitcoin. Things are going up. With that being said, links to everything in the description down below. And until next time, take care.